EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. Here's Cade York to start the ball game. And off we go from Houston. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And he'll take it for 4 yards on the game's first play. Here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical 3rd down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems, Mike, the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Here we go, son.
Right to the air, it's Fields. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. And this play's going nowhere, taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
Here we go, son. Go.
2nd down, it's Fields. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. The Texans set to punt this one away. And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally Out of bounds. No gain on the return. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll run with the Clemson product. This is Will Shipley. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Ready? 19 right. Go.
He'll drop to throw. That one complete to Johnston. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Great pre-snap identification by the quarterback, realizing that the blitz was coming and exactly where the soft spot in the defense would be. He's able to put that slant route right on the front shoulder pad of his receiver. Leads to a real nice run after catch and brings up first down.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. They'll give it here to Shipley. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Mozzie Smith, the former first-round pick, makes the play. On second down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? And he'll get this close to a first down. Gets about 7, maybe a yard short of the first down. Third and a yard. They'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's Watson. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down. They'll give on the ground. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Mozzie Smith, the former first-round pick, makes the play. Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On first down, here's Shipley. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So after 1, the Panthers off to the early advantage. More from Houston coming up in a moment. Back to throw. He's going to run it, and he's in. Touchdown, Panthers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. On is Coop for the point after. His kick is good. And the Panthers move out on top, 14-0.
Texans, nothing. Young Wei Koo set to kick off.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Hey, 551. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Punch right. Hey, can't. Good night.
Fields now on second down. A throw left side finds Dell. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Here we go. Tonight.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Back-to-back 3-and-outs, and not ideal to start the game in that manner. So that's a really important throw right there. Let's see if they can build something from there. Brings up first and 10. Continue to let your opening script unfold. You got to go down and find some points here and get your offense settled down.
First pick for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Here we go.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard
You got a mini base. What tonight?
Back to throw is Fields. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
11. Tonight.
Now a second down throw for Fields. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10.
Go.
Here's Fields. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
That's another Texans first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now Fields. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on second and 4.
Don't jump. Ready? Hey, can. Tonight.
Fields. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. And the Texans are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Another Houston Texans.
Oh, let's go. Tonight.
To throw is Fields. This is intercepted. He works free, right side. Inside the 40. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Carolina. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick six.
Texans nothing. Younghoe Koo is set to kick off.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. Right.
Fields now. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Here we go, son.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Right.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. Down the sideline. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
Test. Watch right. Here we go, son. Hey, can. Go.
A first down throw for Fields.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he will score. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Texans.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Mike, so often we see when a draw play is called, so much of the success depends upon what look do you get from the defense. In this case, they dial up a blitz. It could be feast or famine. In this case, it's famine. The blitz runs right into the draw. They get stopped. No gain.
We'll try again here. Second and 10.
Let's go. 19-18. Go.
They'll stick with him again. And And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. The Panthers will take their first timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Back to the air again on second, and the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Not wanting to risk another sack, they're going to play it safe with a run. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. On now is the punt team for the Panthers. Back deep, Xavier Worthy. No chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return. Set to go now on first and 10.
Here we go. Hey, Ken.
Receiver in motion. Going right. A good push from the defense. They get him down back at his own 10.
Fred Warner in on the tackle. Tackle made back at the 10-yard line.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14.
Here we go, son. Mayday. Alpha. Easy. Delta. Tonight.
Play action now for Fields. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Here we go. West right zip. Extend. Right.
Fields to throw. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. Inside the 30. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 99 yards. Touchdown, Houston.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a ball thrown deep for Johnston. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick. So, we are at halftime, and the visiting Panthers are out on top. As we'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This is taken in at the goal line. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go, side. Side.
Throwing is Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Right.
2nd down. It's Fields. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down.
That's good for a Houston Texans. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Go.
Now, Fields. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
No mas, no mas. Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Right.
On 1st and 10, Fields. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
That one intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. He's inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Panthers. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
Here we go, son. Alpha, 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 alpha.
Higgins sent in motion.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They go play action with Fields. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here we go. Mayday, mayday, mayday.
Higgins sent in motion. Quickly to the outside and complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Hey, Jan. Right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Hey, never mind, Monday. Hey, 5:51. Right.
Fields now on second down. That's caught downfield by Harrison. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
He'll get it inside the 20. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter.
Texans 14.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
Here we go.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Don't jump. Ready?
Now a toss play, running left. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
The tackle man at the 6-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here we go. EQ! Hurry up, hurry up. Hey, Can. Sit high.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Here we go. Punch right. Right.
Fields going to look to run this himself. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown. And instead, the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
That one good for a dozen, and a very quick 1st down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
To the left side, in the hands of Watson. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back. At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
He'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Will Shipley. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So often we see a team that's milking a 2-score lead get very conservative, especially in the 4th quarter, but not this coach. He says, all right, I might have a 2-score lead. I want to make it 3. He's trying to put as much pressure on his opponent possible here down the stretch late.
Now a run on 1st down. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and Frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Well, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Hunting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Higgins sent in motion.
Go.
Fields now to throw on 1st down. That's complete left side to Worthy.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Now 2nd and inches.
Here we go, son.
To throw is Fields. He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
Here we go.
The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion.
Right.
They'll drop to throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield. But when you have a pass rush like this, they don't let that time unfold, and that pocket collapsed and results in a sack.
Right.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. 3rd down coming up.
Here we go, son. Tonight.
Fields. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
11. Tonight.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down.
So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the 1st down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle him short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. He's going to keep this again. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
Here's Shipley. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. One final chance for this defense. And here's 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's taken in.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, Sit high.
Back to throw is Fields. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Good. EQ. Right.
Fields now. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Right. Here we go.
Motion man sent right.
Xavier Worthy, the ball carrier. A gain of 14 on the play. It's 4th down.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Don't jump. Ready? Hey, can.
Higgins sent in motion.
Right.
Fields to throw for it. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end.